Imagine pulling into your quiet suburban driveway after a long day, only to find your son pale as a ghost, gripping the porch rail like it's the last sane thing in the world. He'd just stared down four wannabe tough guys in cheap tactical gear, demanding access to our basement for community safety. Oh, and they weren't cops. They were HOA enforcers. Badges bought off Amazon, ready to drag him off if he didn't comply. The sun dipped low over Maplewood Estates, that picture-perfect neighborhood where every lawn screamed conformity or else. I'd bought this place for peace after years in the shadows. But rumors swirled. That Sterling guy's hiding something sketchy. I ignored the whispers, kept my head down, watched from afar. My son, Jake, fresh from college with an engineering degree, wasn't one to back down. "Dad," he said, voice steady but eyes sharp. These clowns banged on the door like they owned the place. Said our storage unit violated some new bylaw on hazardous hobbies. Wanted the code, or they'd slap me with obstruction. I replayed the footage on my hidden cams, grainy but damning. The leader, a beefy guy with a frayed security patch, loomed over Jake. "Listen, kid, this is for the greater good. You don't want to mess up your future over daddy's toys." Jake crossed his arms. "Toys? Show me a real warrant. Or get off our grass, literally." They huffed off, but not before muttering about non-compliant families ruining property values. I smirked inwardly. Their posturing was pure theater, all bark from folks who thought rules were their personal kingdom. That evening, headlights pierced the dusk. Just the sedan this time. Out stepped the ringleader, Chief Harlan, smelling like desperation and bad coffee. He rang the bell endlessly, smirking when I answered. "Mr. Sterling, your boy's got attitude. Our HOA's expanded, zoning magic. You know, that basement vault's a liability. Sign off on inspection, or we'll have to." Escalate. His eyes gleamed with that fake concern. Think of the kids in the neighborhood. What if your collection falls into wrong hands? I leaned in, voice low. "Collection? You mean my federally issued gear? Funny how your bylaws popped up right after those developer whispers." He faltered, but recovered with a chuckle. "Non-compliance fees add up quick. Wouldn't want liens on the house, or worse, a mark on Junior's record." I shut the door, his threats hanging like cheap perfume. Inside, Jake paced. "They're bluffing." "Right," I nodded, but pulled up county records. This expanded HOA was Smoke, Priscilla Vance, the president, pulling strings for prime land grabs. By morning, Priscilla herself arrived in her gleaming SUV, clipboard in hand, lips pursed in that holier-than-thou smile. Late 50s, impeccably coiffed, but her suit strained against her ample frame. Screaming control freak. "Mr. Sterling, dear, we've heard troubling things. Rumors of illicit activities, dangerous. Really. Our community thrives on order." She thrust a notice at me, reeking of legalese BS. "Acknowledge the bylaws. Pay the safety bond, $5,000 monthly, or we assess penalties. For the children. You understand." I scanned it, forged signatures galore. "Arthur Pendleton approved this? The guy who retired to Florida?" Her smile cracked. "Clerical mix-up. But your history? A recluse with weapons? We can't have threats here." She leaned close. "Sell to us quietly. Spare your son the scandal." Jake overheard from the window, fists clenched. "Gold mine. Huh, that's what this dump's worth with the new highway." Her eyes narrowed. "Progress waits for no one. Dear." The real storm hit at dawn, sirens blaring, SWAT vans swarming. Active threat inside, they yelled. Priscilla's hoax call, painting me as a madman holding Jake hostage. I stepped out, hands high, flashing my badge slow. U.S. Marshal. "Folks." False alarm. The sergeant paled, realizing the setup. We'll pull back. Sir. Hunt them down. They left. But I knew she'd send her goons next. Thinking us rattled. Dusk fell. And sure enough, the van tore across our lawn, no pretense now. Harlan and his crew burst in. Zip ties ready. Grab the kid. Trade for the deed. Priscilla watched from her car. Smug. Jake feigned fear, luring them deep. I emerged from shadows. Hands off. They charged. I disarmed them in seconds. Palm strikes. Leg sweeps. Their batons clattering like clown props. Harlan wheezed on the ground. Who the hell are you? I zip-tied him. The guy you should have Googled better. Priscilla revved to flee. But my hidden barriers shot up, trapping her. She shrieked as I pressed my Marshal star to the window. Misunderstanding, she wailed. Feds swarmed in. Cuffs clicking. Her empire? A scam, HOA fleecing folks for developer payoffs. Indictments flew. Extortion. Fraud. The works. Jake's job offer. Reinstated with extras. We watched the sunrise. Land secure. But tell me, in a world of petty tyrants hiding behind community rules, is silence really compliance? Or the sharpest weapon against their farce?